guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms. And today, it's been raining. It's been what? It's been kind of miserable. And the forecast is not looking good. I guess I shouldn't say miserable. It's pretty nice out today. It's honestly almost too hot. It's 80 degrees, sunny, a little breezy. It's helping dry stuff out. Problem is we got chance of rain tonight, chance of rain tomorrow, tomorrow night, chance of rain Thursday, chance of rain Friday, chance of rain Saturday. We are quickly going from an early spring to oh crap, let's go, we got to get this stuff done. So I'm heading up to the farm. There's a chance we can work around tonight. I doubt it, but if we miss the rain tonight, we could be running tomorrow. I'm heading up here today to basically get us ready that if we can run tomorrow, we're gonna be ready to go when we can go. Gotta work on the planter, gotta work on the sprayer, got about an hour until things start closing, because things are usually open until 5, so I gotta go get some stuff in my sprayer, I gotta go get some parts ordered, and then I gotta get the work on patch planter tractor, try to get that ready to go. So again, when we are good to go, we can go. It's 4 o'clock in the evening, afternoon, and we're gonna go up there and then hopefully get the spreader kind of cleaned off, blown off, washed off. And I might do a review on that thing, just kind of give you guys some more numbers on what my thoughts or my opinions are on the spreader, and financially if pull type spreaders make sense just from an application cost side of things, because I feel like that's one thing that I really haven't gotten into. But I'm a big number cruncher. I'm a big ROI person, return on investment person. If it doesn't make sense to buy it for the farm, why buy it for the farm? So let's get going. And the hydrous tank actually up on Cahill, so I know they really pushed hard to get anhydrous done. I think we got down to 30 to 40 acres left, so that's awesome. We'll get done in a couple hours with that. So let's get up to the farm and get the day going. Like they already got the pull type spreader cleaned off. Looks like they're cleaning off the 70. It looks like they're gonna be swapping some stuff around today. Oh, and we got Reliable's back. 93 semi, which has not been on the farm functioning in 16 months, is back. Awesome. And things are drying out more than I thought. And there's a chance, outside chance, we could try something tonight. At least a workaround. We blew off both combines last fall. We washed the one combine, just ran out of time in winter before washing the other one. So we're washing the 7088 up. We're gonna put both combines in the cold storage today. And then we're gonna bring the other field soil finisher and disc and all the other equipment down that needs to be down here for the spring and stuff we don't need for the fall, like the combines and heads, put them up in the fall, or put them up in cold storage. So those guys are working on that, getting that cleaned up. I need to work on my sprayer. If you guys remember the last video, carded that one here. If you don't, I hit a few things with my sprayer, boom, shocking, and I broke some stuff. So I need to get some stuff pulled off. It's a weather pack connector. It's a terrible connector design, but get that pulled off and bring that up to Kuhnau's to have those guys take a look at it and see if they can get me fixed up. Of course, it's right under poop. That's what I need to get off right here. That's what happened. Pull the wire out. Easy fix, but more a PETA than anything. If you guys know what a PETA is, drop it in the comments. I won't say it out loud because it's a family-friendly show. Except when I do that and that. Drop 2 of the 4 pieces. But that's what came off. On this thing up to Kuhnau's. Kuhnau's we go. Rye is dying, or that wheat is dying. That's good. Darren's cutting grass. Good job for that little lad, wherever he is. Someone's out spreading fertilizer. Someone's doing something. Guys at Kuhnau's are top notch. Even had a couple parts I didn't think they'd have, like this obscure sprayer bracket that really only I have that style that I'm running up here. So Kuhnau equipment, great job guys. Really appreciate all the timeliness with parts and service, especially because our tractor that's up here is actually broke down. Because if you guys remember also to the last video where we had to bring the New Holland up to Bellevue to swap off the tractor to the 340. Now 340's got a power issue. It doesn't have power. So no good. 340's gonna get worked on by those guys. Okay, let's head home and work on the sprayer and work on the planter and move some combines. And who knows what else we'll get into. And while we're here, you know, driving by, let's take a look and see how our first planted cornfield is doing. Oh yes, yes, yes. Let's go take a look. A little lumpy, but we had a little too much downforce right here. You can kind of see too many ridges, but honestly, I'm happy we got this in because I was a little concerned. I still am concerned about being able to get everything planted. So let's walk out a little ways and see if we can find some seeds. I always suck at digging, especially on camera. Found one. This thing was planted, oh, I don't even know, 3 days ago, and the root's coming down. Cover her back up. Well, at that rate, this stuff's gonna be emerged by the weekend. Awesome. Now if we only had more of it, and you know, if we only had 400 more acres in the ground. Yeah. Now, time to switch these components because I cracked off this guy. Put this guy on now.
Where'd you break now?
Spur. Damn it. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Got my part fixed, so let's go ahead and go mount it. This guy goes. Yeah. You know what happens. I fell back. Good enough. So now I'm actually gonna go fill this thing up with water and spray some of it out so I can see how many leaky poppets I got, and I'll fix them. Ugh, wonder how bad those 3-day-old combos are. Honestly, they're not horrible, which makes me concerned on how good they are normally. And no hose here, so gotta go find where that went. I bet it's on my spray trailer, so I'll have to go get that. But I want to get some water, put in this thing so I can, like I said, spray it out and try to see if I can fix some of these leaky poppets. Crispy. Oh, Max. All right, let's go. Got the iPad. I got a phone call into customer support at Climate, see if I can get the planter figured out. Alrighty, we are up here at our butcher's farm because our planter is backed in. I have to get that out at some point, but I'm going to try to get the iPad hooked up to the planter. Explain that more in a little bit. Also got our Cat Challenger with our Woolrich field cultivator, our disc, our ripper, and our soil finisher. Soil finisher is hopefully going to go down today. This is the problem. It only stays green. Normally it blinks blue when it's searching for Bluetooth, because this is my drive. I just cannot search for it. So I'm waiting for a call back. Doing some chasing, looking for the right chords. That is not the right chord. Poop. Ow. Put that there. That might be the right chord though. Yeah, success. Either right chord, because I think it's a... So talking to the reps, who are very helpful at Climate, by the way, that because I have a Gen 2 2020, they actually have a built-in field view puck drive thing, so I actually don't need a standalone puck when I'm hooking up to the planter. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and head back to the planter tractor and see if I can get it to work. I think I got it figured out. Had to be physically plugged in from the 2020 to the iPad. So it shows me as a planter. Everything kind of looks decent. Cool. Let's call her good. No guts. Oh yeah, she's pretty moist. Down below 2 inches, she's pretty tacky. So the surface is dried out, that's good. But go about 1 or 2 inches down and she's pretty bally. I don't know, I'd like to say we could work a field tonight to plant tomorrow afternoon if we wanted to, but I don't know if it'll go. So we'll just have to see what Pat thinks when it comes dark. He's out in Cedar Rapids right now, delivering a load of grain. That's my insurance card that I was dropped over here somehow. Should be good enough. About 100 gallons or something in here. Enough to test it out. Got the hose. Let's go. What's the show, guys? where it says something along the lines of "it gets the hose again." And I remember watching that as a kid. I probably shouldn't have. But that was hilarious. Mad TV? Is that what it was? SNL? I don't know. Well, hey, look at this. Guess who gets to drive the combine? This guy. Gonna take this thing, combines up to the shed. Yo. Let's go. This is fun. This little guy only goes 18 miles an hour, where Nathan's goes closer to that 21, 22, I think. Made it. Sucker's tall. Got her out. So now, time to bring the other stuff in. Stuff her in the corner. Gonna get her squeezed in. I feel that's good. Yeah, guys, you stopped it just in time. New one's tucked away. I'll get the older one tucked in. Getting her tucked away. Looking good. Okay, the old boy's got it. I'm gonna head down the road with the 10 and the finisher. Take my time heading down with that. Gonna hook this thing right on, hook up the hoses, and head to the field with her. Think she'll pull her? All 120 horses, maybe a little bit more. Spraying poop everywhere. Well, watch this. Oh, that was pretty weak. Normally these things just roll coal. Freedom! This is our finisher. There are many like it, but this is ours. Called a soil finisher because it not only has field cultivator sweeps like our field cultivator, but it also has a conditioning disc and a basket in front. Look at this thing all nice and shined up. Got her all cleaned up because we are done with her. Comes Ebba Hart and their toolbar. I'll probably do a quick walk around of this thing, a review, if you will. But I was very impressed with the durability, the stability, the spread quality, the ease of use. I mean, really, for a pull type spreader, for what it was, super simple. You can hook it up in 5 minutes. Just really, really nice and easy system to use. Getting everything tucked away. Plenty of room. Yeah. So I'm going to use the skid loader to pull the seed tender back in here, and then just basically stacking the shed when we run for the night, more than likely. Got her on. Oh, that was fun. These guys just putting the trucks away now. I forgot my cell phone in the 7088, so I'm gonna go grab that. I think I'm gonna mess with my sprayer. Combines, cat, all tucked away right now. That's the problem with tucking stuff away. You gotta be a gymnast. You gotta have 2 ACLs for it to really work. Luckily, it's the front combine, or the back combine, not the front, that I need to get into. Gosh, I hate stacked sheds. Kind of, I love seeing my work. Sweet. I am gonna go grab the sprayer now, bring it over here, unfold it, turn some water, run some water through it, and then see where my poppets are dripping, because I know I got some bad poppets. I'm gonna replace some of them. I got 10 spares, so I'll probably replace like 6 or 7, replace the bad ones, and then probably call it a night. Getting kind of hungry. Again, I'm concerned that 4 day-old combos still taste the same when they were left out in a cab. I got hot. So I'm just gonna get out, look at my spray pattern, make sure everything's spraying good. It's good to do that every once in a while. Checking to see I don't have any major big droplets. Make sure nothing's leaking. Looks pretty good. And I'll stop and check for drippies. And I'll fix this guy while I'm at it too. Stuff like this that I want to fix doesn't seal. I'll show you why. So I got 1, 2, 3. There's got to be a couple of them back here. 4. You tell the difference? It's the new one. That's the old one. Can you tell which one's the difference? Yeah, a little beat up. I'll swap them. Jake heading by in his new unit. Newish. I think it's a year old. There goes Curtis. He's heading up to go bed the cattle up at Butch's. Nathan's up there actually scraping manure. I'm on the last one of these. Then I'll spray real quick, make sure nothing's dripping, and then head up and go grab a bite to eat. I also got this to fix. Remind me, guys, I need to get this fixed right here. See that right there? It's rubbing on this. Gotta get that fixed. Get a little dark. So I'm gonna let this thing fire up, spray stuff out, check, make sure everything's good, and then pull this thing away. So I'll take a walk real quick, make sure nothing's dripping, and then we'll call it good. I'll plug this guy back in too. You know, my oopsie doopsie. All done. GoPro died, so I'm recording on my phone. Enough. Is it raining? That almost sounds like it. Back. He's all done for the night. So am I. So I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I know, actually, we might even cut right now, depending on how I'm feeling, how much time we got. Might cut to actually the price. I got a pricing tool on the fertilizer spreader. All right, let's do a quick cost comparison of that spreader. So I'm only going to be talking about the specifics of lime because I found that to be a much of fertilizer because I found that to be the easier kind of one to talk about in the one to math. So fertilizer is pretty easy. We get charged $6, and I'll put the math kind of thing right here. We get charged $6 per acre across 3,000 acres. It's roughly-ish. That's $18,000 per year of application cost. Now, in reality, by the time you put labor, you put fuel, you put depreciation on your tractor, I did the math to, that $6 per acre of savings actually turns into $3 because, $100 an hour tractor usage, $20 plus an hour labor rate, math and whatnot. So $3 an acre application cost. So $9,000 per year. But you also got to throw in fertilizer savings costs. So I did the math. If we save roughly on average $50 per ton, which we could very easily do, and I mean easily, $50 per acre ton could save that very easily because we are so close to the river. There are multiple different terminals, multiple people fighting for our business. So we could do that and save roughly another $26,000 a year just in fertilizer costs. So total cost savings per year by doing everything ourselves versus hiring it out is roughly $35,000 a year. Now, again, I think that's a conservative estimate because of the inflated tractor depreciation rates and the inflated I'm not using as aggressive, like $50 an acre fertilizer costs. I think it'd be pretty easy. If we lock in our fertilizer in September as opposed to right now, where prices are usually a lot lower in the off season, could save anywhere upwards of $75 a ton, and maybe even more. So anyway, $35,000 a year. Take that times 6 years, that's $210,000 in savings. I don't know what one of those fertilizer spreaders costs, but anywhere from $100,000 to $150,000, something like that. Makes sense to me. So if you guys are in the market for a pull-type fertilizer spreader, I would really look at Salford. Like I said, we put it through its paces. We took it in some of our rough ground. We spread lime with it. That thing can hold easily 20 ton of lime, easy. And that thing held 22 ton of fertilizer. no, how much did I put on there? No, not quite that much. 15 ton of fertilizer. It held a full tender on there, which was awesome. The thing I was most impressed about though was the stability in the hills. I was able to basically, run on hillsides. Some of our steeper stuff that's 15 plus degrees, and it was no problem, fully loaded or not. So I was really impressed by that. The flotation was amazing. That last field that I did, where I was in some really swampy, mucky ground, and I literally went through so much mud, but only had a little bit fling on the tires. Didn't even sink in. That was amazing. So again, if you guys are interested in it, link will be down below. Check them out, Salford Group. I know we're really going to be looking at this as we look forward to how to improve the efficiency of our operation. Anyway, really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.